Hi, and welcome back. Now, I want to tell you real quickly about the assignments that you will have to complete this semester. This is kind of the nitty-gritty of the syllabus, so let's get started. Along with the assignments, I'll talk briefly about what I expect. First and foremost, you need to get the book for this class. It is written by Dr. Rebecca Henderson. She was the professor at the Harvard course that I took that this course is totally modeled after. She will go through several case studies. The expertise that she brings and the wisdom from years and years of experience is invaluable. This is a great book. Also was on like the New York Times bestseller list. You can get it as an audiobook and you can actually hear Dr. Henderson read the book to you on Audible or an ebook. So find the book in the best version that works for you. Also, every week there will be different additional assignments, reading assignments, case studies, expert commentary that I'll ask you to respond to. In all cases, it includes content that will be really useful both for responding to the weekly questions and for integrating into your final class project case study. Okay, I also think it's really helpful if you subscribe to a couple email lists. Bloomberg Green has content from all different sectors, and it's really well done, really relevant, and will bring contemporary issues to this course. So please consider, this is not required, but I highly recommend that you sign up for both Bloomberg Green and ESG Dive. And ESG Dive pulls together all sorts of content from on the environmental, social, and governance monitoring, as well as reporting aspects for businesses across multiple sectors. People always ask, what is my favorite podcast? And it's Zero. It's hosted by Ascot Rathi, and it is the intersection of good business and sustainable business strategy, and I highly recommend it. In terms of the assignments, you will answer a set of questions every week, 100 words max per question. So these aren't long essay questions. You need to write just enough to tell me that you get it. And so I'm reviewing those for your comprehension of content. So I'll be looking for key words, key phrases, key indicators that you did the reading, you did your work, and it's making sense in your brain. Throughout this abbreviated course, you're going to work in a small project team. That's going to be half of your grade. This is going to simulate a real world experience. You will work together with people who might have an accounting background or human relations background or data analytics background. And I think that is the closest I can get to simulating real life. And then every one of you as an individual will create a short video about your case study, and that will balance out the grade. So your grade in this course is 50% individual work, 50% teamwork. Every Monday, I am gonna post a podcast, the reading assignments, the questions for the week. I'll also send you an email bright and early on Monday morning, even on a holiday. You will get this content delivered. And then you'll have until Sunday to post your responses to the questions. That's the individual work. And not this week or but coming up, you will have parts of the case study. So I've broken the full project into 3 parts, and your team will submit each of the 3 parts, and I will give you feedback on those so that when you submit your final project, it's kind of a slam dunk. And speaking of the final project, that everything is due. Our class ends on Friday, June 28th at midnight. So technically, that's midnight on Thursday, the 27th. I want everything submitted before Friday morning, and I will remind you of that. But that last week is a little bit shorter. Instead of a Monday to Sunday, you have Monday to Friday, but all you're working on is your final project. There's no other content that week. There's no module questions. So I feel very confident that you would be able to do that. The EduCat platform is your go-to. Everything will be posted there. As soon as you log in, you'll see the week, and the modules will reveal themselves as the course goes on. So it shouldn't be too overwhelming to start. In terms of the next steps, I really need you to look at the syllabus. It's got our schedule, it's got all the expectations, it's got each piece of each assignment included. So go through those and start thinking about how you're going to work with your team to complete those assignments in the group case study. You also should take a moment to introduce yourself to your team. Who are you? What's the best way to reach? Do you prefer to be text, email, phone call? And tell your team something memorable about you. Part of working together is also building trust, and that only comes from relationships. So make sure that they know something about you. And maybe you already know each other, and that would be the benefit. And then as a group, pick a company. Please consider picking NMU. I have lots of resources available if you'd like to write a sustainable business strategy about this organization. But you could pick a giant company like Unilever, Nike, Exxon, JetBlue, or a little company like the Keweenaw Mountain Lodge, which is the Upper Peninsula's first registered B Corp. Or one of your favorite companies, like one of your favorite brands. This is up to your team. You pick, and I will also help you get access to resources and documents that you need as the project goes on. I'm really looking forward to your projects. I think it is the ultimate outcome of this class. And if you have anything, any questions at all, always feel free to email me. I'm just an email away, and I really am looking forward to our time together.